Hello, I'm DopplerRedShift, and welcome to episode 2 of the Forging Spotlight. With me is BlazeIsGodly, creator of his map Erasure, and I'm joined with my cameraman JB6622.
Hey, you guys.
662, sorry. Okay, Blaze, do you give us a show of the map?
Alright. Well, right here is the attacker spawn, where the tin cups are. Nice looking cliff. This would be mainly the central building. There's a pretty nice running route for the flag coming from this grav lift over here. And where that grav lift is where the defenders spawn is.
Okay.
So, if you come around here, there's shotgun spawn, which shotgun isn't exactly a power weapon per se on this, just because of its large line of sight. This again is the defender's base. This would be where the flag spawns. See, there's multiple routes coming from this area to run it back to where the attacker spawn is. Right back here is one of the sniper spawns.
Okay. And
a running route in this side base here. You can come up the back, like I am, up towards shotgun spawn again, or you can go down through the bottom in multiple places. There's this aesthetic looking bridge here. I didn't want it to be too... Yep, I didn't want it to be too easy to get up here, so I made it a jump up. And that jump there is a little bit hard to do. You have to crouch. But after you get it a few times, you get used to it. Right here is a spawn, or a place looking over towards the attacker spawn, and a man cannon that takes you straight over.
Right.
So
this is a fairly large, grandiose map. How long did it take you to make it from start to finish?
Well, the first playable version was made in about 4 days. I forged about maybe 3 hours a day, so I got pretty much forging in.
Okay.
This map actually was completed in, like, December.
Okay.
But this version has been made over the last month, I would say.
Did you take any inspiration from other forges or different maps you played? Or...
This mainly is unique for forging, but out of maps that I took inspiration from is like Headlong from Halo 2 or Prisoner from Halo CE.
Okay, that's good. Well, did you have any problems with the budget?
No. I have good luck with budget. I tend to run out of budget right near the very end of my map, so for extra aesthetics I had to be iffy with, but for the actual design I had no problem with budget.
Did you pick a group of people to play test it, or did you do it yourself?
Yep, I play tested this quite a few times, and also there's been a lot of other parties that have play tested it for me as well.
Okay. Do you plan to change anything of the map and re-release it at a later date? Or is this finished?
I'm doing the final version coming up very soon, which is going to include infection, and all of the map is going to be completely blocked off. There's not going to be any HLG slots in it or anything of that sort.
Which leads me to my next point is, which game types does it support?
It supports everything except for race, invasion, and infection at the moment, but like I said, infection is going to be added.
Okay, good. Do you plan to make any sequel maps to this?
I wouldn't say so. I have quite a few maps in the process right now, but I don't see any being this exact style.
Okay. How many players does it support? minimum and maximum?
It supports 8v8, but it also
Okay.
plays for parties as low as 3v3. It's a little bit slower paced, but it still supports it.
When you chose for different game types, did you make any unique features for the game types? Say, in Infection, did you make a certain weapon spawn? Or is it all...
Well, there's
Cool.
one area in the map that opens only for asymmetrical game types, which I will be sprinting down to it right now. This object here, blocking this doorway,
Okay.
I will delete it
Oh, I see.
to show you. It opens this up for asymmetrical game types to give you an extra running route if you were to have the
Okay.
flag.
Good to know. Is this map it's quite a polished map, so is it designed mainly for aesthetics or mainly for gameplay? A bit of both.
It's all designed for gameplay, ground up. I mean, obviously aesthetics, as in being clean and smooth and everything, it's for aesthetics, but only gameplay aesthetics, I'll say.
Okay. Did you have anyone else to help you in the forging, or did you do it solo?
I did all the designing and geometry building myself, and then had a friend come in and help me with game types, and actually set up every single game type, every spawn area, and all that stuff. So he did just an equally amount of work as me.
Okay. Were you working on any themes on this map? Say,
Well,
a theme of
what was that?
cleanliness or were you working on any themes? So, trying to keep it simple and working, or
Well,
aesthetically pleasing
mainly
on the
it's
gameplay?
just themed as like an urban map. The only aesthetic theme is over here. Looks sort of like a flood-infested wall, where
Okay.
a piece of the spot, or the infested spot, fell down and broke the bridge, such as like isolation
see.
from Halo 3.
Okay. Were there any other features you were trying to add but couldn't because it wouldn't have worked with the game types, or it have made it too powerful?
No. It pretty much turned out exactly how I planned. There's very few changes I would have had to make, and they weren't even big changes,
Okay.
if so.
And finally, I'd like to say, is there anything you'd like to say to viewers of what on the map that I haven't covered yet?
There's very few tactical jumps and stuff, as you might have seen me do as we were walking around this. And keep in mind, there's little windows for grenades and to shoot through, like this one over here.
Ah, I see.
So just say you have the sniper and somebody's running to capture the flag over on the attacker's base. You just aim up there and take their head off.
Okay, thank you.
Run over and return it.
Thank you for the run through your map, Blaze. Been
Yep.
experience. Thank you for your time.
Yep,
Finally.
you're very welcome.
Finally, I'd just like to say thank you to the viewer for watching this mainly. Thank you, JB, for being our cameraman. Thank you, Blaze, for creating this lovely map for us. And goodbye.
And with that, it's now time for the second Forge challenge. It'll be different from the last one, I promise. So guys, the second Forge challenge. As I stated in the previous episode, the winner of the first challenge will be announced in episode 4, and the winner of this challenge in episode 5. That gives you approximately 2 weeks to make your content and submit it, so then I can spend 1 week going through the submissions. Just to go over the rules of the challenge, I give you a criteria, then you go away and make something around that criteria in Forge. You can submit them out using any of the ways appearing on your screen now. And with that, I'm going to state that when we comment in videos, at the end of comments there will either be the initials JB or DRS. That basically lets you know which one of us has replied to your comment. If it's JB, it's me, and if it's DRS, then it's DopplerRedShift. Anyway, with that, the criteria is this time around, seeing as we have video game characters last time, this time we're going to do video game vehicles. And they may be from the Halo franchise, provided you don't just take a spawned vehicle and then just submit a screenshot with it. So, good luck, and as I said, the winner will be announced in episode 5. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching the video, and goodbye.
Game over.